Hey, I'm back and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit fun, a little bit Christmassy. So we're going to be making a Quorn sausage stuffing Christmas tree. So fingers crossed this works out well. It looks really good, really simple to make, not too many ingredients, and this one should be vegan. I'm not making it vegan, but it should be. Well, let's have a go and see what we do. Okay, so the first thing we need is a pack of the Brilliant Bangers from Quorn. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any of them. They are the vegan sausages, so I've got the frozen ones, which are not vegan, so that's why mine's not going to be vegan. So these were frozen. I have defrosted them, and there's 6 in a pack of the Brilliant Bangers, so I've gone with 6 of the frozen ones. So the first thing we need to do is to break these up. So I'm guessing we just pull them apart. There we go. So I mean, I think we're supposed to be making this into a stuffing, so I'm going to get in with a fork and just mush it up even more. Okay, there we go. So if you saw me pulling little bits out, it's the skin off of the sausages. So maybe the fresh ones don't have that on it. So if you're going to use the frozen ones, maybe try and peel the skin off them first. That might be an idea, but we'll go with it. I keep finding bits. There we go. Right, now we're going to add the rest of the stuffing ingredients. So I've got 100 grams of finely diced onion, which has been cooked. That's what it says to do, cook it. So I've fried these on a low heat to soften them. So it was about 1 medium-sized onion. Then we're going to add 1 clove of garlic, which has been finely diced. And then the recipe said a tablespoon of fresh sage. I've only got dried, so I've used a teaspoon. That's a teaspoon of dried sage. And then we're going to add 50 grams of breadcrumbs. And 80 grams of vegan cheese. So I've just gone with standard low-fat cheddar. As I said, mine is not vegan. Okay, and then we just mix this all together. Last thing to do is to add a little bit of salt into this. Okay, so there is your stuffing mix, and now we just need to make the tree. Okay, so we need shop-bought puff pastry. You're going to need 2 of these. These are actually vegan. I didn't realise that, but they are vegan. Well, the one from Asda is anyway. Okay, so it says to roll your pastry out onto parchment paper. I mean, this is ready rolled and it's already on parchment paper as well. So we are sorted. Okay, so we are going to take 100 grams of cranberry sauce and we're going to spread this out. Okay, and then we're going to spread the stuffing on top of the cranberry sauce. Okay, there we go. So I've tried to spread it right out to the edges and made it as even as possible. And then we're going to take a second puff pastry and we are going to put this straight on top. Okay, so I'm just going to push this down slightly. Everything's stuck down. Okay, now we need to make the Christmas tree. So, obviously the Christmas tree is going to go this way, but I haven't got enough room to show it that way. So, I shall do it. So, we're going to cut from the top, and this should go all the way down. Yeah, let's go there. My artistic skills are not very good. Okay, so yes, I have removed the sides, but don't worry, we're not going to waste them. So, now we need to make branches of the tree. So, if we stick 3 fingers in the middle, and then we're just going to cut slits off. Now, it doesn't say how big, so I'm just guessing. There, I don't know. About a centimetre and a half maybe. Okay, now for the fiddly bit. So now we need to twist these into branches. So take one part and twist it. I think the big ones you can get 2 twists in. There you go. Okay, so I need to do that all the way along the edges. Okay, so that was very fiddly. It looks a bit of a mess if I'm honest, but I'm going to carry on. So the next part is to use some plant-based milk. Obviously I've got cow's milk, and we're going to brush the pastry. Okay, and then we're going to transfer this over to a baking tray. And it just fits. Wow, it's the biggest one I got. Okay, so I think, because that's the biggest tray that I've got, with the extra bits we're going to cook them as well. So I'm going to put this in first. So we are going to go in the oven 200 degrees for 30 minutes. So I'm going to put that in now. Okay, so with these two leftover pieces, what we can do is just cut shapes out of them. So we can do stars, like circles, like baubles, anything like that. So this is where my lack of artistic skills will show up, but I will give it a go. Okay, so that was in for about 25 minutes, so I think it's done. So I put the others in the fridge because I only had the small oven on today, so I'm gonna take this off and put the others in, and then we'll give it all a try. Okay, so the smaller pieces were in for about 15 minutes, but let's give this all a try. Okay, so the idea of this is for sharing, obviously, that you should be able to pull off a branch just like that, and you can use some cranberry sauce to dip this into, but yeah, let's give this a try then. Okay, here we go then. Just get a little hint of the cranberry. The stuffing's really nice, and yeah, it's pastry, so yeah, really fiddly, but I think it's worth it. Definitely make an impression if you're having a party or something like that. But yeah, definitely worth giving a go. So that's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time.